Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Revisited. I'm Nye, and we are in the shattered ruins of our base that just got shot to hell by Ramirez. Everybody's awake. Ismail's a little bit upset. He wonders what we should do, and we should say he lives for this kind of stuff. We're trying to instill people with confidence that we should continue going. And you want something built? I build it. You don't want something built? And Ismail builds it anyways. He just needed a little bit of a reminder. He is the greatest. Well, we better get started. We're going to love it. The base is going to be better than ever. It's not a swashbuckler choice, actually. But if you want to, at this point, you can go talk to just about everyone. You can actually talk to them and instill them with confidence and get them going again, kind of proving that you were the commander of choice. This is why you've been chosen to be the commander. We're right. They're going to rebuild the base. It's going to be better than ever. And so we can go talk to everybody. But again, it's not actually choices. These are not actually swashbuckler choices. Stop crying. We'll just have to rebuild the base. We did it before. We can do it again. The important thing is that no one got seriously hurt. Just pounded with cannonballs every once in a while. If we all give Ismail a hand, he'll have our base back up in no time. Yeah, you're right. Kerala isn't here at all. She's just a girl. Now, I want you to notice we have actually hit Vice King of Rogues as our swashbuckler level. That's as high as it goes for standard, the standard tier. You know, there is no better regular title. There are a bunch of specific titles specifically for making several achievements, such as getting all of the crew members. But that's about it. Let's see what Ryukan has to say. Hello. No. Talk to him. There's nothing going on here. Perhaps we'd be useful somewhere else. Okay, so he's not going to allow me to do what I want to do right now because stuff and plot. So let's go talk to Fina and see what Fina has to say. I'm sure there's something important going on up here. Notice that the back wall's all cracked up. There's damage to things. I mean, this is a pretty bad day here, you know, on Crescent Isle. I should probably go talk to Moegi, but nah. I'll talk to her later. She's not that important. She's not my girlfriend. She's Enrique's girlfriend. And he's not here right now, so no one takes care of her. That's how this works. I've got 2 girls of my own to take care of. That's how we do things here. Well, I mean, I guess. Sort of, kind of, a little bit. Not really, but there you go. There's Fina, sitting alone by herself, depressed. It's all her fault. You know, I'm sure that's what she's thinking. Yes? Vice came by to see if she's okay. And, oh, Vice. No, you cannot be alone for a while. That's not how this works. But, you know what we should say? We should understand. We should be a good and caring commander and understand what she's going through. He understands if she still needs to work things out, and that's it. He'll be back later, but just don't give up. This is not worth killing yourself over. Oh, you weren't trying to kill yourself? Okay, don't worry. I apparently thought the wrong thing. But she wants to know if Ramirez was speaking the truth, if the elders really did call down the rains of destruction on the people. Remember, Ramirez used to be her childhood friend, so she wants to believe him. But the elders are who sent her down here to come see us. So Ismail and Aka are starting to rebuild. They're getting everybody gathered together so they can begin to work. And this is kind of cheering Fina up a little bit because she gets to actually see people working on things. And apparently they can't lift the beam. Gilder wants to know why he's stuck doing this kind of work, because he's a guest here, and Aka says he should quit his griping. See, there they go. See, even the girls can be helpful. This apparently reminds Marco of Lower City. What are you talking about? Everybody's safe, and no one is starving. We should be happy that no one was seriously hurt. Nothing lasts forever, and that's why they build new stuff. In Brahm's prime, he would have rebuilt half of the island already. Well, there you go. Apparently Brahma is a badass. And they're having trouble catching all of the things. They're too quick. Someone should cast a spell. One of the few times they ever reference that magic is actually a thing in this game. Whoop, there you go. Yep, it's slapstick humor. Well, you wouldn't be so tired if you weren't lifting around those things all day. Talking about your scarf. But maybe Fina's life here is better now than it ever was, because everybody's working together. Because she has friends. It's a good day. Even for being a very bad day, it's a good day. Okay, so now Galcian has his 3 main admirals. He's the only admirals left. You gotta remember, Alfonso left, Gregorio's dead, DeLoco's dead. So all he has left are these 3. The 5 crystals are now in their possession. The day of their domination over the world is drawing near. Ramirez wants to be excused. We can go to the place of which they spoke to finish the final preparations. That secret place, you know, that one. And off he goes. Figaro is impressed. He destroyed Vice's base and retrieved the crystals. Sounds like it's all under control. Didn't kill the rogues, but he'll be at his ship awaiting further orders. And off he goes. At least he can stand at attention. And stand proud and all that stuff. Beleza does not seem quite as happy about all of this. Galcian understands she has something on her mind, wants it to be shared with him. Remember, there's a little bit of respect here, but Beleza says that he should reconsider. If they call down the Rains of Destruction, so many innocent lives will be lost. They don't need to raise Soltis, they don't need to do all this, but Galcian wonders if she'll betray him. He's not too happy about what she has to say, and she is very quickly says she has no interest of ever betraying him. It's not going to happen. That's never, because she... something or other. Galcian does not wish to fight an unnecessary battle, notes the hand on the cheek. As long as Blue does not resist, there should be no reason to use the Rains of Destruction, because, you believe that. Beleza wants to know what she should do. She seems kind of meek right now, actually. This is not her character. Galcian does not see Alfonso anywhere. He's probably on his way to inform Her Majesty of his betrayal. Galcian wants her to return to the Imperial Palace and remind the Empress of his loyalty to Valua, and wait by her side until further orders. Trickery is her specialty, and now she can use her ability to stop unnecessary bloodshed. Well, that seems very forward-thinking of Galcian. She will leave right away. Galcian he thinks of everything, He's amazing that way. There's a smirk on Galcian's face. And farewell, Beleza, she has served him well. What the hell are you going to do, buddy? What do you mean, served you well? I don't like those words. I mean, I kind of like Beleza, to be completely honest with you. I like the way she thinks. Okay, they made a lot of progress in one day, but it'll be a while before they can get this place looking like it used to. And by a while, they mean one leave the island, return to the island. Hey, look, it's a sunset. Aika remembers when they used to watch the sunset on Pirate Isle. They used to always talk about being captain of the own ship. And Vice remembers that sailing beyond the sunset, but they've come quite a long ways. They've done that before. They have sailed beyond the sunset quite a number of times. And because they've come so far, they can't just give up now, right? Yes, well, of course. Our journey is not over yet. The game is not complete. And there's Fina, who has come to join us. It's the first time she's shown her face since last night. She still hasn't changed her clothes. Hey, Fina, how's it going? Fina's sorry she caused all of us to worry about her. We want to know if she's okay. Well, yes, she feels a lot better, and she has a favor to ask of us. Let me guess. You want us to get you 2 tickets to the opera to make you feel better, plus a big tub of ice cream. She wants us to come with her to the Great Silver Shrine. Well, I was completely wrong about that. What? Well, she wants us to go to she wants to go to space with her. Ramirez was saying that in order to call down the Rains of Destruction, he needs all of the moon crystals. Fina thought that the crystals were only used to control the Gigas, but she didn't know they would call down the Rains of Destruction. And she had no idea that her own people were the ones who were responsible for the deaths of millions. Billions, maybe. She even has a piece of the silver crystal inside of her body, right there where her hands are every freaking time. Everything the elders told her whole life has been a lie up to this point. She wants to know and needs to know the truth about the crystals, about her people, and about herself. She'll ask us again, like she did so long ago, will we travel with her? Well, there's a swashbuckler choice here. And, I'm kind of curious what the choice is, because honestly, they both sound about right. Of course we will, and we'll go anywhere with you, Fina. Now, the one I know to be the swashbuckler choice is, of course we will. Even if she didn't want us to, we'd go with you anyways. We're kind of like Ismail like that. No matter what happens, we'll always be your friends. Yeah, that's pretty true.
Thank you very much.
So she's going to thank us both. And, oh, look, there's someone who doesn't want to be left behind. Hey, Gilder! Gilder doesn't know, but sounds like things are just about to get interesting yet again. We didn't think that he'd just sit back and let us have all the fun. So he's going to join us. Looks like we've got a party again. So Gilder is rejoining the party. Let's rest up today. We can leave for the Great Silver Shrine tomorrow. Woohoo. Gilder has rejoined the party. I told you he'd be back. You can't have a badass long coat like that. Just sit there and do nothing. Teodora is thankful for Alfonso having returned, yes, telling her that Galcian has left. Notice Alfonso has his regalia back. He is her loyal servant, Her Highness, in those personal matters which she spoke. Alfonso shall be granted... what now? Well, looks like Enrique's back, just in time, too, to be completely and utterly useless. Oh, she's so happy he's back. He's come to his senses and returned to us, sure. No, he has come to warn her of impending danger. Admiral Galcian has betrayed her and is planning on taking over the world and must try to stop him. Well, she knows because Alfonso just returned to let her know of the exact same thing. Seems that he's gathering the moon crystals in order to call down the Rains of Destruction, which Enrique didn't know. He left just before we got that revelation. But they must act quickly and need to get all of their people to shelter. Well, Theodora says that he needs to calm himself and they must think of the situation at hand. If they can get the moon crystals in their possession, their dreams of ruling the world will come true at last. So she's thinking once again of herself and not of her people. She has made Alfonso the new commander of the Valuan Armada, and they shall fight Galcian, which sounds like an absolutely terrible idea. Enrique says it's not to be taken lightly, that Galcian is too powerful, and here is Beleza. She has joined the party. And she's just now hearing all this. Oh, hi, Alfonso. How's it going? Do not fear, your highness. All of Alfonso's failures up until this point were because of Lord Galcian, not Alfonso being an idiot. If he acts on his own accord, he shall bring Galcian to justice. Sounds like a plan. Good, good. Remind you of anybody? Maybe an emperor, not an empress? Enrique says this leaves him no choice. Huh? Wait, what? What the hell? Enrique has pulled his blade. And he says if she continues doing like this, she will destroy Valua. And he's going to engage her. He does this for his country, for his people. No! Alfonso is about to fall over in fear of a weapon. Enrique was about to do something, but Beleza knocks him out. You know, asking for his forgiveness and all that, but Enrique has been brainwashed by the air pirates, and he's gone absolutely mad. Imprison him in the Grand Fortress until he comes to his senses. Oh, that's a great idea. Beleza thinks that she should, as the new commander of the Valuan Armada, Alfonso orders her to take the prince to the Grand Fortress and lock him up. Hair flip. If she has any complaints, she can take them up with the executioner when her head is resting on the block. Beleza does not exactly like the new commander. You know, he seems like a bit of a dick. I have to agree. Okay, so the place is still completely ruined. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Let's see if I can go do that thing I want to do. I don't know if the game will let me. We're going to see. It's a possibility. It could let me do what I want to do. So, Ryukan, will you do that thing I want you to do? We said he's got to... Okay, so Ryukan will allow us to buy in some weapons, and he should have the second restock available now. No? Okay. Then we should probably give, we're going to give, Gilder the captain's cloak. And I think that's going to be about it. Okay, hold on. Let's talk to Ryukan. And he wants us... Okay, that's what it is. He needs 4,000 gold so we can get him. We can let him increase his forge. To which he will bow to us. And says, good to know that we appreciate quality. And by the time we return to the island, he'll have remodeled his shop. Now the question is, can I get on my ship? Because if I can get on my ship, he will have remodeled by the time I return. In which case I can get my super powerful weapon, which is worth it. It's worth the time it takes. But I'm not sure if the game will actually let us leave the island at this point. Let's go see. So, down the pole. Well, the ship looks fine. Doesn't look like that got damaged at all. Hi, Brabham. How's it going? You know, I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've ever checked after getting the Ancient Cannon. Can this shop be upgraded? Hello. Going to the Great Silver Shrine. She knows it, though. We'll have this place looking good as new. Do you have any new weapons for me, maybe? Ancient Cannon, Wevel Cannon, you have nothing. Like, you have jack all. Yeah. Don't even talk to me. You're useless. This is my own island, and my own weapon shop does not have anything worthwhile. Can we leave? Oh, the Delphinus is still being worked on. We're not allowed to leave. Well, that sucks, because it means I'm not allowed to do the thing that I want to do, which really sucks. I mean, I'm trying to get the legendary weapon. There's a weapon that Vice gets because I have the 2 Valorium, and it's the best weapon for Vice in the game. But I have to be able to leave the island to get it. So we're going to the Great Silver Shrine a little bit earlier than I would have liked. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but it's obnoxious. Okay. Well, we need to go talk to Fina. And that's fine. It's completely fine. It is not a big deal to not be able to do this. It's a bigger deal than I would like. So there's Fina's ship, sitting right there. No, we're not going to go anywhere, because I need to make sure Gilder is equipped, because we haven't had Gilder in a long time. He's got the Nasser pistol is his best pistol. I was so sure I had a better pistol available. We're going to use the marksman gun, because it can cause instant death. Do I have a better... No, that's... Well, I could use the fiber mail. Yeah, we're going to use the fiber mail. And we need to give you... Can we give the Thief's Aura? Increases his dodge chance and defense. I suppose we'll get that. Warrior's Rune would give him... Oh, Warrior's Rune would be even better. Let's give him that. That sounds like an idea. I got this new item, too, a while ago while I was hunting out in, what's its name? The, Looperland. The Fortune Ring. Allows the wearer to avoid most normal attacks and improves defense. It was like the Thieves Aura, which increases dodge and defense. Problem is, it's not as good as, I mean, it gives us really good dodge chance. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. What's this do? This is... You know what? We're going to put on the Fortune Ring. Because I've never used it, so we're going to use it now. Okay, let's go talk to the dolphin ship. Let's set sail for the Great Silver Shrine. So this is so weird. So, remember, we can go really high up in the Delphinus. We can go really high up. Like, this thing, we can go... you know? So, there's the dolphin ship. Sophia's about to increase our speed. As fast as you like, we'll be ready. So she's going to go... We're going higher than we've ever gone. There's an explosion as we fire off. So... You know, we start raising up. She can... The fact that she can pilot this thing. Now, we are going extremely quickly. This is great! Crescent Isle looks so small from up here. We can't even see it anymore. So we are rising, rising, rising. The problem is, how high up are we going? That's one of the things I want to know. Because if you'll notice, we continue to rise. We're going up to the upper cloud layer. We'll eventually break through. Right about here or so. Look, see, there's the moon. We are now above the atmosphere for all intents and purposes. No, seriously. Look, we're in freaking space. This is what lies beyond the sunset. We're almost as high as the moons. And look, over there by the silver moon, there's something there. That is Fina's home, the Great Silver Shrine. Seriously, we're in freaking space. How are they breathing? I mean, come on, look, I mean, seriously, it's right next to the freaking moon. What? Is there an invisible force field causing Fina to be... This is also a very disorienting part of the game, because, no, don't adjust your television screen. We are upside down. Yeah. It's a very disorienting... The entire Great Silver Shrine is very disorientating. So I'm not going to go and explore this area. I did that before. If you want to go see me do it, you know, go ahead and go watch my previous Let's Play. I went through all of the doors. We're, in the interest of time, going to go directly for where we have to go. So we need to go right up here. We activate this teleporter and teleport. Woohoo! Okay, so there's not much to do outside. You can go and explore. You can go see Fina's room. You can go see Ramirez's room. You'll find out a lot more about their characters. You know, Fina was a very lonely child. This is what the Great Silver Shrine looks like, and it's amazing. If I see that building over there, the one way up there, past the really obnoxious maze that we're going to go and do right now, that one, right there. That is the Room of the Elders. It is the heart of this shrine. To get there, we must travel through the Path of Emptiness. Be careful, else you might lose all sense of direction. It sounds like it's going to be loads of fun. Well, at least we have to do it. Oh, you know what I haven't done with Gilder? We haven't given Gilder any super moves. Well, I have absolutely no Moonberries. Damn it. I thought I had some. Okay. So this is... Come on. Ah, there. It's already starting. The problem with the Great Silver Shrine is that it is one of the most obnoxious dungeons in the game, because it's all about camera direction and figuring out just where you are in this place. Because, as you'll notice, the camera swings with me no matter where I go. It doesn't, at any point, stop moving. And if you can look around, you'll see that there's... Like, there's... The areas stop all the time. So... Like, notice how the area stops right now. So now we have to turn around, we have to go back, but... Even worse than that, watch what happens when I get back to this intersection that I was in before. This is going to take a while, by the way, guys. This might be a little bit longer of an episode than I would have liked. Okay, so we go back to this intersection, right? Well, we can't go further up there because, look, there's a, you know, there's a blockage here. I can't go up that. So what we have to do is we have to go over here, and we just have to keep going straight. And then the world gets turned upside down. So... Now we're in an upside-down version, and now I have to figure out where to go from here. Which, it's, this is so, yeah. I can't remember if there's actually any combat to be had in this place, but it's just one of those... It's one of those things, you know? I'm sure the developers, when they did this, thought that this sounded like a great idea. But, here's one of our first chests. That's an actual chest, by the way. It's going to give us silver armor, which I think is really good. We're just going to stick on Gilder, because Vice has the armor I want him to have. There it is. Iris, you know what? Screw it. Don't want it. Don't want it. We're just going to move on. But it's a chest. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. So this place is just stupid, obnoxious. I'm sure it had the same thing as the Water Temple in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. It sounded like a cool idea to those who made it. You know, let's have a shrine. Let's have an area where gravity is all screwed up. And you know, I'm sure that this sounded like a good idea at the time. But I don't necessarily agree with them. Yep. So here's our next one. So that is going to give us the Moonberry. And we're going to continue onwards. Let's move down. And if we go this way, we're going to be going right side up. And we're going to keep walking straight. I seriously don't think there's any combat in this section, which is good, because this would take a long time if there was combat in here. Oh god, it would be terrible, because then you spend like 2 minutes doing combat, and you might lose your way. And it's not as bad as you look at it as I'm doing it, but when you're first exploring this place, especially if you're trying to look for treasure, I have in some cases gone back to the start because it took so long to go through, and because I was trying to remember which way I was going, especially, once again, trying to find all the treasure. Let's continue up the ramp. This is long. And here's this elevator. I think this one turns us upside down while we go on it. No? Okay. Never mind. Just an elevator. That's our destination in front of us, but it's not going to work really well. Okay. Continue moving on. Not going to go that way. I'm going to continue moving in this direction. It is a long path. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. There it is. See? There's the treasure chest right there. And we're not allowed to move past it. We are not in any way allowed to go past the treasure chest. It just blocks our way. See? Watch. Nope. Can't go past. Can't go around. Just got a door thing. Speaking of moonberries, hey Gilder, would you like to get an ability? Here. Let's unlock Gunslinger, where he lets loose 2 handguns at the same time, damages all enemies in a straight line. One of the very few abilities in the game fired off by players that actually does care about where enemies are, instead of, you know, point enemies. Think, you know, Pirate's Wrath, things like that, where it attacks just one enemy, or AoE, where it attacks everybody. This is one of the few abilities that actually allows you to attack just one person. So we're going to flip over, and we're just going to follow this path. We are almost there. Doesn't take all that long, I guess. I guess we could have spent some time outside, but, I don't know. Just didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like it. Takes a while. I mean, I guess we could. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. So here is our last chest in here. This is the silver armor. So we have 2 of them. I wish they were worth using, but we have better armor at this point. I'm never going to take the Berserk armor off of Vice unless, you know, I get something really, really good. And I don't think there's anything really, really good left in the game. I think that's pretty much the best armor for him, specifically because it ups his damage so much. Okay, we're here. This is it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. Do we want to watch this cutscene? You know, we're going to watch this cutscene because this episode's short right now. So let's watch this cutscene. So we get teleported instantly into this room. Everybody is curious what's going on, but Fina is just looking straight on. She knows exactly where we are. We are in the Chamber of Elders. And welcome home, Fina. They are the Elders in these weird flat things. I don't know if they're in teleporters or spinning animation. I don't know what's up. They're in these weird robotic thingamajigs with hands and halos, and that's Elder Prime, who trusts that we complete our mission, but we collected the crystals, but they were stolen by Ramirez. Elder Prime is concerned about this. Who or what is that? We have brought some of the island dwellers back with her. How amusing. Oh, what a jerk. And if you glance around, all the other elders are watching. Looks like there's a bunch of them. That's Elder Halos over there. So Ramirez has turned, after all. Elder Cross on the left. We stopped contacting us. They feel the worst. And Elder Stout, the fat one, on the right. When he was here in the shrine, he was so loyal, but what would make him change? Well, a dick. Elder Halos on the right. If he gave the crystals to island dwellers, this is very grave news indeed. And Orbis is the one on the left. If he has turned and he has all 6 crystals, he may release the seal on Zelos. Now we try to... Zelos? What the hell is Zelos? Talk to us. Tell us what's going on. We want to know the truth. Ramirez said that he was gathering the moon crystals to raise the lost continent to unleash the rains of destruction. He said that the Sylvites called down the rains in the first place. Is that true? Is that what happened? Fina has apparently discovered the truth about the crystals, so that's true, apparently. The time has come to tell us everything. He shall take us to the Hall of Knowledge, where we will find the truth. Oh, this is good. It is time to teleport. Again! Aka doesn't like this! Hall of Knowledge. This is very disorienting. But I do like some of the things you see in here. Weiss is floating. Doesn't know what's going on. Hello. Wants to know where he is. There's Aka, who seems to be floating. She's just worried about it. She's not sure what's going on. She feels very, very strange. And Gilder is just, I don't know about this, but I cannot stop being a badass longcoat, so let me maintain this stoic pose as I float and spin. And Fina is perfectly at ease in here. She doesn't know what's going on, and not sure what's going on. She's never been here before. They are in the Hall of Knowledge. Look at the angle that Gilder is at. This is where we will find the Chronicles of Arcadia. It is here we may observe the events that shape the world as we know it. Look not with our eyes, but with our hearts, and we shall see the power of the moon crystals and witness the rains of destruction. Oh, this is good. Apparently they had VHS back then. So he's going to show us what happened. So what do we got? So that's a gigantic island. This is Soltis. Long ago, this continent flourished under the light of the silver moon. It was their home. Look, there's the silver shrine up the top. There was one continent for each moon. Yes? Well, that's right. The world was at peace, and its population was thirsting for knowledge. Notice that it's floating. It's floating. So there was no ground anywhere. Oh, there's Recumen. Hi, Recumen. And there is what's his name? Can't remember his true name. So we'll ignore it. There's Grendel, who is doing his thing. And there's Yelagar. I know most of their names. Yelagar is being a dick. Breaking everything. There's Blueheim. I just can't remember the purple Gigas' name. Their leaders used their newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. We have seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. We've beaten all of them. They all sought the power of the moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted the hearts and souls of men. Kind of a little bit like Lord of the Rings, I guess. Look, fire. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths. Even after most of the world was destroyed, the survivors sought to kill rather than heal. Okay, so they watched and judged and decided the world could not be saved. Who are you to judge? Everyone came from nothing, so that to complete the cycle, they decided to destroy everything so the world would once again be nothing. Good plan. That's a great plan. They believed that a new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. With everyone dead, that makes sense. That's their own Gigas, that big ball there. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. They commanded Zelos to focus its energy on the moons. Good. Great. Good plan. I like this plan. Except I don't. This plan is stupid. And here come the Rains of Destruction. Most of which seem to miss, you know, hitting the actual land. Nope, never mind. There they go. They're hitting it. I guess I don't get that sense of scale of Arcadia. Moonstones battered the lands, and the world was cleansed of evil. Zelos was the cause of the Rains of Destruction. There, Gigas. Remember that. When it was over, they placed Zelos in a state of suspended animation and sealed him in the depths of Solstice with their magic. It was a magical seal so great that only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it. Afterwards, they sent Solstice along with Zelos into Deep Sky, where they hoped it would remain lost forever. It was too powerful, and never should a living soul animate him. Well, you guys put him together. I mean, it's your fault. They separated the shrine from the rest of Solstice and fled to the skies. Since the days of the old world, they've been watching the world rise from its ashes. This was thousands of years ago. They're still alive. So this great silver shrine carried the Sylvites to safety after they destroyed the world. Convenient. They caused the Rains of Destruction and killed everyone. They're dicks. They're dicks. And now we're back. Remember, they're the one that judged us. Them. These 6 dicks up here. So now we understand the truth. When they sent Fina on her mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the Rains of Destruction, because once again, judging dicks. They used her. We saw it with our own eyes, the anger and the hate and the suffering, the death, the Valua. The Valua. Say it with me. Valua. just that one place. Everywhere else was fine. Other people were happy. Valua. Their quest for power, Valua, could only consume them, Valua. We must cleanse the world, Valua. They see in Vice's heart that he has helped Fina on her quest. They will allow us to stay here in the Great Silver Shrine and live in the new world they're about to create. Will we aid them? Let me think about no. Swashbuckler choice, everyone. What do you think the Swashbuckler would do? Would we think about it, or would we immediately react in anger and try to break these people? Who do you think you are? Think you just ask us to forget everyone that we care about, all of these people? You're no different from Galcian. God, that is one hell of an insult. If the world isn't meeting your standards, then you feel that you can destroy it? Yeah, Vice isn't going to let this happen. Fina, you understand, right? You can just let everybody die. Everybody you've ever met. They can die. Nope, she doesn't seem to like this idea. She doesn't understand. The elders are wrong. How can they think like this? The elders immediately, what? What? And Fina and Vice are ready to fight. Vice and the others have taught her something. They learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even when you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust except for your friends who've been there lifelong with you, constantly, you have to be strong and fight for a better tomorrow, better future. Fina believes in what she has learned, and as long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, sappy, they will be able to overcome anything sappy. Disney. There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the Rains of Destruction. Yes, kill Galcian, right there by itself. The Elder, oh god, that world now belongs to this dick. Hey, look, it's that dick. Hi, Galcian, I don't know how you got here, but He shall bring a new order to the world, and all shall bow before him. Can we fight him now, please? How did he get here? Good question. Did she forget that Ramirez is also Sylvite? I don't think she could forget that at all. He, too, has a ship capable of reaching his place. Then why did you need Fina's? What was the point? He has come to claim the silver crystal. Vice is curious what's going on. Gilder stands up, and oh no! And there is a flying Ramirez who dicks up the place. Yeah. Dicks up the place. Down drops the silver crystal, which now Ramirez has his hands on. And that's all he needs. Elders, Ramirez understands their wish to mold the world into how they see fit, but they will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. Vice tries to do something about it, but Ramirez does a gigantic super leap. Engendered by Galcian, Ramirez is much too valuable. He could not take the crystal from his body. He thought of taking the crystal from Fina, but he realized that there was a much easier way of getting one. Go to the Silver Shrine, kill people. Now the 6 crystals are in his possession, watch as the world bows before him. Well, this is generally a bad thing. Vice is pissed. This elder is dead. Elder Prime is gone. Do not cry, Fina, says Stout. Elder Prime is now free and has returned to a state of nothingness, Buddha style. But Ramirez has acquired all 6 of the crystals, and the world will crumble before them. We can't even see this guy. All is lost. Fina responds back with tears in her eyes that she refuses to give up. No, she's not giving up. That's not going to happen. She can't sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered. We will stop them. We cannot let them unleash the rains of destruction. Helos says it is hopeless. We've got to go back to Deep Sky and find Soltis. Galaxy and Ramirez must be stopped. I agree with that. We will do that. Everyone, you heard Fina. We have got to stop them. Well, I agree with this. We have got to stop them. The Elder Prime, who, remember, is dead, has decided he can send us back to the entrance of the shrine. That would be great. Thanks. What a dick. All of them. All of them dicks. And I'm afraid I must be a dick too, folks, because I must cause us to leave. So I will see you guys next time. See you soon.